If you lose to me right now, and you come right back around, yo, I want to race you again. What am I supposed to tell you? I can't tell you no. No one that I've raced,
weird thing.
that I've beat, has asked to rerun.
I think you were saying like you would race anybody in Jamaica.
Correct.
Right? And then people
I still will. I still am trying to. You know?
Some people were kind of upset because they felt like you were being kind of cocky about it.
Correct.
What's your take on that? Like, what do you think? All right, guys. So welcome to the first episode of the Street Alpha podcast. We got my guy Mar here.
Yep.
And we have a legend in the building. So we have 45, or is it 45?
Either or.
And 45 is arguably the king of New York, right?
King of New York? Nah,
in the streets.
King of Mexico.
King of Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, King of Mexico.
Well,
and
well
also,
known in the street racing of New York,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, and now currently, can we say King of Jamaica?
I guess we can. I mean, I tried to get a race there for the past 8 months and no one tries to race me, so.
I mean, from what I've seen, it seems like you're the king as of now. I mean, going just based off the IG comments and everything like that.
Yeah.
Right?
For real.
So he is also a successful entrepreneur, right? You own a couple different businesses. And so on. So we got a lot to talk about. So before we even get into anything, what is 4-5? Like, what's the meaning behind your name?
It came from when I used to DJ.
Okay.
So I used to buy the little records, you know, like the singles, and I used to just DJ with only 45 records.
Oh.
So that's where it really came from.
I always thought it had something to do with cars.
Nah.
Yeah.
That was
I was hoping
DJ
to hear that.
Yeah, something to do with cars.
Yeah, it was my DJ name.
45 seconds to get from a quarter mile, some shit like that.
That would be terrible. You don't want a 45-second car. You'll lose every race.
So it was always 45 NYC or?
No, it was DJ 45.
DJ 45.
Then it went to like 45. And then when Instagram came out in, was it 2011?
Yeah, it was like 2011.
11, 12, whatever it was. That's when I put the NYC.
Wow, so you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. Long
Okay.
time.
So what was your entryway into the car scene?
I guess it's just like any other person. You start with your mother's car, trying to modify it, stuff like that. And then when I got my first car, it just started from there.
What was your first car?
Honda Civic. Actually, no, I'm lying. I had a Tercel.
Tercel.
What the fuck is that?
I feel like I've heard that before.
Toyota Tercel. Yeah.
Tercel. What
it's
is
like
it?
a small Corolla, or like looks like an SR5.
I
you know,
never heard
back
of
in
that.
back in the
Was
days.
it fast?
No, it's bone stock.
Tercel. That sounds like some shit like you see in Jamaica, no?
That's what I'm saying. It's like one of those.
I did like fog lights, tinted windows. You know.
What year was this?
I don't remember, bro.
It's been that long.
How old were you then when you got your first car?
16.
16.
Yeah. So let me
That's
do
about,
some
yeah, when I
math.
had my first car too.
If we're
Nah, because then we don't want to put your
I
age
don't
out
care,
there.
man. I could care less.
Yeah,
about
I
that
mean, we don't know
stuff.
how transparent you want to be, but you can be.
I could
as
care
transparent as
less.
Yeah.
But if I would say that's 20 years ago. I'm 36 now. So
Yeah.
what's that? 23 minus 20. You would be in 2003.
Okay, that's a while. That's a while back. So you OG.
It's a long time, yeah.
He's an
What
OG.
was you doing in 2003? I don't even know how old I was in 2003.
I don't even.
2003
96.
you were probably...
I was like 3.
Wait, that was 96?
Nah, I mean, he's
I'm
96.
96.
Oh, I'm like,
So
what?
96 would have been 6 to the O was 4 years, and then 3, so you'd be 7 years old.
7 years old.
Yeah, I'm actually 31, so
Oh,
not
okay.
too far.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So you're 90...
90,
you're
91.
Oh, 91.
Yeah, I mean, I probably don't even look 31, but
No, you don't.
Nah.
it's a light skin thing. You
That's
know what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah, you good.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
People
saying?
say the same thing with me when I get my hair cut and all that. They're like,
Yeah.
"Well, I thought you were 29." You know, I thought you
Yeah,
was
when I look
31.
rough, I look rough. So
You know, me too. Like, I just came back from Jamaica like 3 days ago.
Uh-huh.
You know, so this guy was sleeping. He calls me.
How is Jamaica?
Jamaica's wicked.
Well, tell the
Wicked,
people
wicked.
why. First of all, why did you bring your car to Jamaica? Like, what made you say?
All right, so I have a
wanna
friend,
leave? Yeah.
Brian. He has a business out there, junkyard,
Okay.
and he sells Honda parts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he came to my shop one day. He was like, "Yo, all the parts that you got, I just want to take them. You know, I'll ship them back over there because what we don't use a lot here is gold over there."
right.
So with that being said, he just started a business overnight.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he would come to my shop. Yo, you know, if I blow an engine, he'll take 3 connecting rods. If I, anything that goes wrong, a blown shock, but the other 3 are good, he'll take those 3, bring them over there because people use anything over there.
Yeah.
Because it's limited to get anything,
parts. Yeah.
any part. So if they can get 2 that's good and 1 that's bad, or they only needed 1, they're grateful for it. So fast forward to all of that, he was like, yo, I'm building an all-wheel drive car. I'm going to ship my car probably in like 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're going to ship it? Because he shipped one already and someone bought it off the spot.
Wow.
He shipped the car there. He raced it for probably 3 events. He had it for 3 months there. Somebody just paid him cash. I want the car. So after that, he never had a car there again. So he was like, damn, I kind of miss having a car. And he was like, I'm going to ship a car. So when he told me that, he was like, yo, I think you should ship yours too. And I'm like, scratching my head like, me?
Yeah. You?
Ship this? You see how clean my car is? So then it kind of blew over. He came again like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, and he was like, yo, you got any more parts? I'm like, yeah, I got a control arm, a tie rod, whatever he needed. He kept taking. And then he was like, yo, bro, you're shipping your car, right? And I'm like, I don't think I am. And he was like, yo, look at the videos. And I started looking at YouTube at, lifestyles, like I said.
Right.
And in church, and you had motorsports, all the guys that cover the Jamaican racing. And I started looking like, yo, this looks like a vibe, bro. Like, maybe I might go out there. So the plan was for me to go there first to see what it's about before I ship the car. But just time and businesses, like, you said, it's like, I didn't have the time. So he was like, yo, bro, they're leaving the 13th, of April. Like, that was our date. It left like 20 something, but the date we were set for the 13th. And I was like, you for real? And he was like, yeah, the date came and it was just.
That was it.
We put the cars in a container. We shipped them out.
Yeah.
So I started interacting with a couple races over there that, race that I was saying, okay, if I'm shipping my car, I want to race whoever's over there. And we're going to get into that, within this whole hour span because 8 months later, I still didn't race anybody.
Yeah. Really?
Bro.
Nah, wasn't there a video with you, like, that you raced? You showed me the video.
Right. At King of Mexico.
Yeah.
Right. So the way I got to races, I sneaked up on them. I didn't let nobody know I was coming to the event.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Sneaky.
That's the only way I could get races.
Yeah.
So they said, okay, there's this date, that place, whatever, that time that this event is going on. So I bought my ticket under someone else. So I had my ticket a month and a half before the event even happened.
Right.
So the event date popped up and I'm like, okay, I just rolled in at like 8 a.m. Everybody was like, oh my God, he's here.
Yeah, it was a big deal. It was a big deal from what I've seen on.
Yeah, it was a very, very big deal.
Yeah.
That event was big because that was the first time I ever got to race.
Yeah.
Is that the one that was on YouTube?
Yep.
That we were talking about
that
before?
you just talked about. Yep.
And that was the first event you did out there, because there was one on IG that you posted. That's all from that one event, or you had multiple races out there?
Well, there was an event before that.
Okay.
That I went to. When I shipped the car there, I blew the engine the night before the race.
I saw something like that. You dropped the motors
like
the night before. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any resources. I didn't have any parts there. Nothing that I can get it done the first time. This was in May. This was May 22nd.
Okay. Right.
So then I shipped 2 motors down, spare transmission, all that. This was in June or July. I got the car back up and running. We had another event that we were supposed to keep. Damn, the dates are like off my mind right now. But it was another event we were going to keep. We didn't keep that, but I called out a couple of people to race. And he had a problem with his car. I had a problem with my car, so we still didn't get to race.
Damn.
Then there was 2 other guys that said, let's just try our cars out. And I tried them. I actually lost because my car had problems. It wasn't like a real race,
right.
But okay, cool. Let's just keep the 2 cars together. Let's see what happens.
Right.
And I had malfunctions with the car, just wasn't running right, breaking up. Asked to run back. They said no. I said, I fixed my car. Can we race back? No. I'm not going to race.
I noticed that.
And I'm like, hold on. What's going on here?
I remember that. It's like, I think you had like a vacuum leak or something like that. And
I had a boost leak.
A boost leak, right.
There was a crack in the pipe, so all the boost would blow out. So I know people don't really know about cars, but it's air and fuel mixture.
Right.
So if you don't have enough air, it's going to be too much fuel, which makes the car go rich. When a car goes rich, it breaks up.
Right.
That's what was happening.
Mm-hmm. So now at this event, I noticed that you said you lost the race. 2. You lost 2.
Yeah.
But then you had said, I lost on purpose.
Right.
So
I let off on the first one.
So do you think people believed you? Because I feel like
anything I say, nobody believes. I learned that now. I
was like, these dudes gonna believe
but I'm learning as I'm going.
Yeah.
I guess it goes with like kind of I wouldn't say status, but I guess like the shoes that I'm in.
Right.
It's a little different now. It's not ordinary anymore. So sometimes you got to think 40 times before you say one thing, or you have to know how to word certain things because people will take it more, delicate than, it really is.
Yeah,
I could say, yo, I'm cold. He could say, oh man, is he saying I didn't pay my heat bill today? You know, and I'm like, holy shit, where'd that come from?
You take it super personal, yeah.
You know, it's like, it's so weird how it just changed, you know, like something so simple. I'm cold. A person will take it as he's indirectly saying that I didn't pay my rent, or I'm poor, I can't pay my rent. It's bad, bro.
So the street racing scene in Jamaica, what are these people racing for? Like, they just do it for love, or are they doing it for money? Like, because it seems like more of like a public event, and it's not like so low key as it is out here. It seemed like it was just like anybody can go and kind of just hit it.
Yeah, so it's a little different because obviously it's a little more lean back as far as like rules and laws. It's still the same way, you know. Okay. Jamaican police, they do their job, but it's a little more different, you know. Yeah. They kind of like, they want to watch and see what's going on, you know.
I know you got pulled over and the cop like
all the time, bro.
But he kind of knew who you were.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So every time I get pulled over, they pretty much 95% of the time they know who I am. Once they see the car, they just know who I am.
That's cool. That's really
in the airport. As soon as I touch down in the airport, you know, like the air hostesses, the people, the baggage handlers, they all just know me as soon as I land.
That's crazy. Yeah. So are you Jamaican?
No, I'm Guyanese by birth. Well, by nationality, but I was born here.
Okay, because I assumed that you were Jamaican, so I thought you were doing it for like, I mean, I'm not really sure what you went to Jamaica to kind of prove a point.
Well, he said his friend. That's your close friend, right?
Right. So Brian, he has a business there.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I thought you were going back to like your hometown and kind of like,
no,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I always thought it was.
No.
Would you go to Guyana and go race?
Yeah.
Is that the next plan?
No. So the next step is Antigua. That's February 11th.
Yeah, tell us about that, because you've been there before.
I went there.
Well, tell us why you went there.
Well, he witnessed what happened, so I don't even know how it happened, but I'm in Jamaica minding my business, and then another guy in Antigua just calls me out.
For a race?
For a race.
Huh.
I don't know where it came from. He just called me out. The next day, I took a flight and I flew out there asking. It was crazy.
He did?
It was crazy.
You're not capping.
What?
I said, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, who? Like, this is 45 is an old gun. You know, we have bad cars in Baghdad. Remember the whole thing?
Yeah, Baghdad, yeah.
How did he call you out though? On what platform? Like, he's YouTube?
On Instagram.
Live? Or he just like...
No, he made a post.
It was a post.
Word?
Yeah.
And I kept getting tagged in it. So I'm like, you know what? You know when you get to like I'm saying, like certain status, like a certain like level, it's like you got to like filter out to see what's real from what's fake.
Yep. Yeah.
So I did my research. My friend Cody runs the Antigua Streets page. That's like the biggest page in Antigua.
Okay.
For like motorsports. So I made a personal phone call. I'm like, yo, bro, look at this. Do you know him? Oh, yeah. That's Diamond. I'm like, you know him? He's like, yeah. I'm like, is he for real? He's like, yo, he's dead serious. I'm like, hold on. That's when me and him, we made the reply to him.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
You know, I made a T-shirt. I said I'm Antigua's most wanted and everything.
Oh, wait, so you guys made a video?
Yeah, we made a reply. I had to. This dude called me out, like, you know.
So right after that, you like flew out the next day type shit?
The next day I flew out.
What?
Yeah.
The next day I flew out.
How was it out there?
Crazy. Yo, that's a beautiful
The scenery.
I like Antigua.
Yeah.
The
Over
people,
Jamaica?
The reason why I say that is because of the acceptance on how I got from them.
Yeah.
They're just different as far as in an overall like welcoming. You know, I'm not saying Jamaica.
Right.
Jamaica, let me take it back. The racers in Jamaica are different. Jamaica, like people, I love them. I have no problems with them. Nightclubs, gas stations, supermarkets, airport, police, they're normal. I have no issues with them. But when it comes to racing, it's more talking than racing. Which then brings friction.
Talking negative.
However, it could be negative, positive. It's more talking.
Yeah. So not too much action?
No. Car's been there for 9 months, and I had one person that agreed to race me.
Wow.
9 months. And I could say this on live. I could say this on air. I could say this everywhere. It's the same thing. I'm like a broken record. You know, it just keeps like bouncing back. I say the same thing every single day.
So I noticed that on one of the posts you had made recently, you had said something. I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was when you, I think it was a blue car. I'm not sure if you have the SI.
Okay, yeah.
And people were kind of like saying, I think you were saying like you would race anybody in Jamaica.
Correct.
Right. And there are people.
I still will. I still am trying to. You know.
So people were kind of. I think some people were kind of upset because they felt like you were being kind of cocky about it.
Correct.
So what's your take on that? Like, what do you?
I think people have a problem and an issue of understanding or differentiating confidence and cocky.
So what's the difference to you? So obviously,
would you say that you're cocky?
I don't think I am. I think I'm just very confident. You heard what I just said again. I just made sure I added in Jamaica. Anybody that's front wheel drive in Jamaica, I still want to race you.
Yeah. And I think these people weren't even from Jamaica. I think they're just like
regular followers.
Regular followers that are just watching your content.
It was a mix of them. I did read through some of the comments.
Right.
But you know, like when you get to a certain status, you're gonna have haters.
All the time.
Yeah,
no matter what you do.
No matter what you do.
There's
people that comment, they probably don't even have a car.
That's a fact. And man.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
It's always people in the comments to be talking. But I mean, it's how you handle yourself too. So like moving forward, you know, you just gotta, not you, I'm saying like in general, you just gotta.
No, even myself, like I've just learned certain things, you know, and in Jamaica, anything you say can and will be used against you. Anything. So you just have to be real selective on how you communicate.
Right.
So when you're referring to someone or something or anything in Jamaica, you have to say some, because it's not all.
Yeah.
You know, I'm learning. I'm really, you know, adapting to the thing. So I could say, listen, like I had an axle issue the other day, remember?
Yeah.
I broke an axle at the event. I was trying to find an axle.
Tell us about, speak about that event real quick. What was that event like for?
All right, so that was King of Shores.
New York?
No, this was last weekend.
That was last week in Jamaica.
7 days ago from today. Believe it or not, exactly 7 days. Went there, tested the car, broken axle. So I'm like, all right, cool. Broken axle, pulled it back to the pits. All right, hey, Jamaica, can I get an axle, please? You know, make a post. I'm looking for an axle. This is normal. All right, so that night I made the post. We woke up 6 o'clock. You know, somebody was like, oh, I'm on my way there. I'll be there at 7 a.m. Brought an axle. Wasn't the right axle. Made a post again. You know, more people brought in axles. I had about 4 or 5 axles that was brought to me.
Wow.
To fix my car. So, you know, shout out to everyone that, you know, that tried to help me.
Yeah, show love, yeah.
The axle's too short. So I'm like, damn. How is this even possible? This can't be possible. You know, so we go to AutoZone, Pep Boys, Arch.
Yeah.
We
can get a pallet of 2,000 axles. Over there, it's not the same. So I'm like, all right, cool. We tried to make something work, you know, took off a cup on the other end, swap this, swap that, extend this, put it in. I tried the car again. First gear, second gear, as soon as I went to third, broke again. So I just knew, like, listen, this is not going to work.
Yeah.
Fast forward. So after all that, I finally got service, and I'm like, you know what? Hey, just letting you guys, you know, updating you guys with what's going on. I wasn't able to race today because I didn't get an axle.
Yeah.
I said, trying to source certain parts in Jamaica, it's almost impossible to find. And using those words, or like me and you, we're taking that, okay, he just said Jamaica doesn't have the part.
Right.
You can't say Jamaica. You know, some parts of Jamaica don't have the part. Or the area where I was in didn't have the part.
They take it as offense.
Anything that you say, it just gets, you know...
Twisted.
Taken the wrong way.
Right.
Yeah, twisted.
Shitty.
So, I don't know.
Why is it that parts are so limited over there?
Because remember, nothing's made there.
So there's no type of... Is it because it's not really much of a demand?
It is a demand.
So are cars over there more like older cars, or do you, like...
They're Japanese. They come from Japan.
Yeah. They're like right-hand drive.
So they're all like right-hand drive.
I noticed that.
Japanese-based parts, stuff like that. So it's a little different to the U.S.
Got you.
So my car was a U.S. car brought over there.
Right. So is that part of the problem why you had axle issues too? Because it was... Like
well, no, the axle issue broke because I was in third gear.
Well, I'm talking about in terms of parts, like finding the parts.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
How do you felt after you couldn't find an axle? Because I feel like you're very competitive. Would you say you're competitive?
No, I know I'm competitive. I want to race
I mean,
front-wheel drive in Jamaica.
I
think I'm probably going to say this 10 times within this whole podcast.
Flew out the next day to go race somebody. So, yeah, I think that's pretty competitive.
Yeah.
But they'll still say I'm scared and my red car is slow.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Like, I'm scared and I'm coming to you. Guy, and I never been to Antigua, you know?
Yeah.
Guy calls me out. Next day, I'll be right there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're comfortable talking about that, but like how fast is that car? Like what is...
I don't know now because I just changed the engine.
I noticed you never really talk about that either. I mean, who would?
I'm not going to lie.
No, but hear this out. So like I said, when you're in a different status and stuff like that, I can say the car is a 7-second car.
Right.
They're going to laugh at me. Oh, he's lying. I could say it's a 12-second car. I knew it was slow. So I might as well not talk.
That's true. I'm not going to lie. I drove in that car when it was in here.
You drove it.
That's nothing compared to how it was.
I didn't drive it.
And it's nothing compared to how it is now. It has a dog box, stuff like that. And it was crazy when we were on...
In the street,
Yeah.
We took it up the block. Thought I was about to die.
It sounds crazy though.
Yeah.
Like when you do pulls in the car, it sounds
It's
crazy.
clean. It's clean.
It sounds like it's making some serious power. But I mean, I've been out the Honda game for a while, so I don't really know. Like,
right.
You know, it's a K series, right?
K series. It's a K20.
So I mean, is it like making 800 horsepower maybe?
I don't know.
You can't give the sauce.
I can
bro.
say it makes 800. So I'm going to say,
watching.
yeah, okay, it makes 800. And people are going to say, no, there's no way.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
No, I'm really serious though.
Yeah, he can't say the numbers, bro.
I wouldn't say the numbers either. Yeah.
No, but if I say, okay, it makes 897 horsepower, they're going to say no way he can do that because he doesn't have the injectors or the fuel system.
Right.
What I've learned in this field of automotive, like motorsports, everyone tries to reinvent the wheel when you shouldn't have to. The wheel's already a circle. Why are you trying to make it a triangle? It works. This microphone works perfectly fine. Why are we going to change it to a different brand?
Yeah.
But
I agree with you.
But people feel that they're doing more, or they're better than the other one, or it's going to work better for them, or the outcome will be different if they just did something different. It's not a problem with that, but certain things just have to be a certain way. You know, a red light is a red light, a green light's a green light.
Do you think that social media has played a big role in that in terms of how people like?
I would say that, yeah. I would definitely say that.
I would agree. The reason being is because they want to be so different and stand out.
Right.
They just have to do something that wasn't done.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that people are exposed to more, and even seeing a car like yours, it's like, all right, we've seen a car like yours make how 800 horsepower,
1,200 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower, easy.
So
yeah.
I think he just gave the numbers, no?
It sounded like
I'm just saying.
The numbers, bro.
I don't know about 1,200. I'm not gonna say 12.
Yeah, no way.
That's a little.
But a car like mine can make 400, 300. Look exactly the same. There's nothing special to my car.
So I noticed you say that too.
It's clean.
It's clean. It's. But you still have air conditioning, right?
No.
No. Now you don't.
No, I never had AC in it. I was gonna put AC in it. Yeah.
In Jamaica?
In Jamaica, I was. Yeah.
I can't do it.
It's not as bad as people think. Cause when I'm driving, I'm moving. You know, it's not really like a lot of traffic. Only when I get into like town, like halfway tree and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you had AC in it though. Wasn't that one of the things that you were talking about when you were out here?
No, I was gonna put it in. I was literally gonna put it in on my second trip there.
Why don't you put it in? What? By the way, you build all of your cars yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I have help. You know, Barney. I have people that help me with stuff.
Yeah.
Motors, trainers, and all. But I literally physically assembled a car.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's something kind of I always wanted to like get into the whole racing and building, but thing with me is like once you race and it breaks, I'm done.
That's part of it.
I blow a motor and literally
blow a motor,
8 hours later
the whole car away.
We got a new motor back in it, back at the track, ready to go. You know, break a tranny. Tranny's back up in 3 hours. You know.
That's crazy.
But it's the level that I'm at. I'm coming to compete. I can't just say, okay, I blew my engine, I'm going home.
Right.
It's just, it's more, you know, you got media people, you got people that traveled internationally, you got fans, you got the actual, the event holder. You know, it's like, it doesn't stop there, you know?
Nah,
that's what I was telling you. Like when I'm in Jamaica, I don't sleep. There's just not enough time.
It's part of the experience of being, I mean, are you a drag? What do you consider yourself, a drag racer or?
I would say a drag racer. Oh, well, both. But in those countries, it's not really street racing.
Oh, it's not called street racing in Jamaica.
It's at the track.
So you have to be at the track. Are the streets over there like? Can you even run any cars on the streets? Like,
I think the roads are like really.
There's a lot of potholes. You know, it's really crazy.
I mean, New York has potholes too, but we still make it happen.
No, it's different. These are craters. These
If you say New York potholes are. So New York potholes are nothing compared to out there?
No.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. And it's one after another, after another, after another. So it's not like just boom, oh man, you know, you're upset.
Yeah.
No, it's boom, boom, boom. Then you'll get like 6. Boom, 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 boom. Like, oh, okay. Let me catch myself, you know, until you start learning the road, you know, so.
Are the streets concrete out there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which is
a lot of dirt roads and stuff like that too.
But you guys are running, for the event, you guys are running on concrete, right?
Which one? Because King of Mexico was dirt.
First one, I think.
Dirt?
Yeah, that was like sand.
That's what I saw on Instagram.
Yeah, it was a little crazy. It was a little crazy.
How do you even catch traction like that?
It's hard.
Why the fuck do they race on that? That shit so unsafe.
That's all they have to work with. So we got to work with it. You know, that's another thing. That so many people just give me like the ratings and the respect because I adapt to anything. You know, I'm coming from a first world country, bro. We need a new concrete. We'll get 1,300 feet poured brand new tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
You know, over there it's not happening.
Like that.
Yeah. What part of Jamaica you go?
I'll go all over, but we stay in Kingston. Yeah.
So you have this blue car. Is that car faster than the red car?
I actually raffled that car. It was faster than the red car, yeah.
Oh, you raffled it?
Yeah, raffled it, yeah.
So it wasn't oh, okay.
I gave that car away.
Let's speak about the raffles. Like tell the audience and the viewers, what do you raffle and how does that go about?
Well, we started around what are we in now? Oh, we're in 2023. Today, January 1st.
January
so I
1st,
started
yeah.
it 5 years ago now. Today
Doing giveaways?
This year is 5 years now, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Because I started back in 18.
Mm-hmm.
So 19, 20, 21. Yeah, 5 years now.
So 5 years you've been doing the car giveaways.
Car giveaways, yeah.
Car giveaways,
So what we do is once a week we'll pick a car that someone would love, or is their dream car that they just, obviously you can't buy tomorrow, but they're working towards it.
Yeah.
We kind of buy it, fix it up, post it up, and then do it as a giveaway. So you'll have multiple people enter this. They'll buy entries, and then one person will win it.
How much?
Yeah.
How much
are the raffles?
It all depends. It could be from 50 cents all the way up to like $8, depending on the cost of the car. Obviously, more expensive, you have to do a little more per ticket.
Do you have a cap on?
Yeah, it depends on what vehicle it is.
Guys, because you have to. I mean,
you got to put a cap. You can't make it keep running. I mean, it's not right. It's not fair.
Yeah.
Right. So is this one of your first business ventures?
No, first business venture was
tire shop. No.
actually DJing. I was making a lot of money DJing.
Where?
Yeah, I was getting
Where
paid
you
make a
tracks
lot of
at?
money.
Do you
300
got
a
like
night.
SoundCloud?
What do you mean?
Any of your mixes?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, that was mad long ago.
I stopped when I was early 2000s.
Wait, what do you mean SoundCloud?
Like it's his
If it would still be
mixes,
on-
his mixes on SoundCloud.
Oh,
or
it's his
something
mix?
like-
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
went to like a mix.
I don't know. I still have dub plates and stuff though.
I don't know what that is.
When you pay an artist to put your name in it. In a song.
Oh.
Remember when I won the King of Mexico? I made that song
Oh,
for the
yeah.
car, stuff like that. Yeah.
That song is funny as hell.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So you actually make music, as you're not just like a club DJ. You were actually producing music as well.
No.
I was a DJ, but I used to get songs with my name in it. So let's say like the hottest song out,
okay.
I would pay them to put my name in it, play it in the party, and then
Right.
just shuts the party down. Like it's just I don't care who's playing against me.
Yeah.
There we go, competition again. I would just go in there with the hottest song. They made it custom for me. Boom, play it. And I'll have like the biggest, crowd control of that night. Like I just won the whole crowd over immediately.
Very competitive.
Every
feel and
so
every
that's where your
feel.
competitive nature started. Basically, was DJing.
Just in anything. Just why not be number one if you can do it? It's
Why
not
not be
being.
number one?
It's not a show off. It's not a. I don't know. Why
I
settle?
like that.
There's
I
no
like
reason
how
to
that
settle.
sells. Why not be number one? I like how that sounds. That sounds.
Why not?
Yeah, he's right.
Especially if it comes naturally.
Yeah.
There's nothing to me racing a car. I do the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
I don't
That's a
shift
fact.
different because I'm racing somebody different. It's the same thing I'm doing.
So how did you transition from DJing into your next business?
What was the next business after
Yeah.
DJing?
So then I started. What did I do after that? Like business wise, I was selling cars on the side, like buying one a month and flipping those, but that wasn't really like a business. After that, I started my towing company.
Okay, tow
I
truck.
had
A tow truck.
Yeah. I had 13 tow trucks, one of the biggest in Long Island. Yeah.
You had? So
Yeah,
had. So you're no longer doing that.
I'm very big on time versus dollar.
When you get older, that really matters. Like your
Correct.
time is, I don't know what it is. It's like once you hit 30,
Even before that.
even before that, but like for me, when I hit 30, I was like, yo, like I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy my 20s.
Right.
So I don't really go out clubbing like that anymore.
Right.
But like, it's like, yo, if I keep doing the same shit over and over and over, I'm not going to be where I want to be.
Right.
And this past year flew by.
Yeah, it did.
And I didn't even accomplish half of what I wanted to.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like if every year that happens, it's just like I'm gonna be 40 and then not be where I want to be.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
True.
So time right now is definitely the most valuable thing to me.
I didn't really realize that until he actually told me that. He always told me that time versus dollar doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. If it
Time
doesn't make
versus
sense,
the dollar.
don't even do it.
I'm just like I can't do it. Like
Yeah.
it's bad. So just
I
think about
agree.
it, towing. And now it's nothing against anyone that's in that business or driving tow trucks and all that stuff. It's just when you figure it out, their time will come. But if you're towing a car, let's say 200 miles or let's say even 100 miles, and you're getting paid $250. So now you got the travel going there. 100 miles is going to take you 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
All right. So even $350. I'm just being generous
Right.
for that tow.
Yeah.
So it's 2.5 hours there, 3.5 hours back. You got a little traffic. Just being realistic. Just being
Yeah.
realistic. So we're talking 6 hours, right?
$350.
7 hours. Let's
Yeah.
just say. Okay, cool. We didn't get to the fuel. Fuel for that's going to be $100. Tolls. What's that going to be? $40. So we're at $150 from your $350.
Right.
Now we're at $200. Right? No, you didn't go to your maintenance. You didn't go to your, God forbid you get a double parking ticket. Your tire blows out, this, that, whatever. So you're at $200. Let's just say it's $100 realistically after everything's all said and done.
Right.
That's a lot of work, a lot of time, man, for $100.
I'm looking at the time.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm looking at.
You can make that same $100
doing something else,
being stationary. You know, because remember, you still got your insurance, you still got your truck payment, you still got to pay the yard where you're parking your truck, you still got to, you know, pay your UCR, your DOT, your MC. Like, it's, you don't realize that because you're getting a large lump sum of money.
Right.
So if you get, let's say, 1,000 today, but the overhead is 900 in 30 days, doesn't add up. But
so that's, would you say that's why you came out of that tow trucking field?
Yeah.
How was it though?
Fun. That was fun. I had fun doing it.
You had fun doing it.
I had fun doing it.
Did you see something? Did you see that business as something that was like scalable, like where you could actually make a lot of money? Like, is that a business that you feel like if you're in towing, you could make money doing, or like what is like? I feel like there's some businesses out there that people do, and you're like, how the hell do these people make money?
Yeah,
right.
Like, there's a lot of things like that. Like,
but this is the thing: is that are they really making money? No.
I mean, a lot of people, right?
Yeah,
you wouldn't know.
Which is true. That's true.
Nobody really knows. I mean, I know because I've been in certain situations. I just know because I'm just well-rounded and understand business. Mm-hmm. I could just look at something and I know how much it makes, how long it takes to make it, and you know, I could just look at it and I don't even have to be involved.
Yeah. So that, do you think that was like, what's your most profitable business?
Yeah.
What
other businesses did you do besides tow trucking?
I had jet ski rental, I had scooter rentals, I had my car dealership, my tire repair stores. Tire business is a very good business. You know,
tires,
yeah, 4 tires. You put on one car, $800, 10 minutes, done.
I didn't even know that.
He put me on. I actually thought.
Just think about it.
I thought about opening a tire
Just think
shop.
about it. I mean, it's not every day is, you know, peaches and cream, but I'm just saying, if you got a car that comes in, and let's say you need 4 brand new tires.
Okay.
If you got 3 of your guys on that car, you can knock that out within 15 minutes.
Right.
15 minutes generated. Let's just say we got a Supra like yours, right? Your tires aren't cheap, especially if you're doing drag radials or something.
Right.
So let's just say that costs $1,200 to do 4 tires on there.
Yeah, it's $1,200. It's more than that, but yeah.
Right. Just throwing it, right? So let's just say your markup was, I don't know, everybody does different markups, but let's just say even out of the $1,200, $600 was your profit if they doubled it, or if they even did, like, let's say a 30% markup. So which would be $400 profit. You made $400 in 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Tire shop. I think we got to look into a tire shop, me and you.
What do you mean? This is your shop, bro.
No, me and you. Another tire shop.
Another venture.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a lot of labor though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to.
I mean, we don't have to do it though. That's what you hire
in the beginning,
people.
you got to start it. You got to do it.
You can, but can you just have a tire shop? Like, I mean, you could have, but you like to do multiple, and it makes sense. You like to have multiple different things that you could do in one shop rather than just having like the one thing.
Right.
Like, this is a detailed shop. So
but that's why this shop is so successful, because when one day a paint correction, he hasn't got one in a week.
Right.
He got 25 tint jobs.
Yeah.
There's
you know, when the
always
tinting is dead, you know, okay, now he got a paint correction.
Yeah.
You know, when both of those are dead, now he got 30 washes.
Yeah.
You know, it's very easy. You know, when nothing's going on, all right, cool. You got 2 guys that came in for paint calipers. You know, painting calipers. Okay, cool. The money just keeps flowing.
Yeah.
In this type of business, you know, but he figured out how to do it. You can't just be stagnant to one thing.
Yeah.
But then when you got all of them at once, that's when you're scratching your head like, damn, do I expand? This is too much. I need more people like this and that.
That's true.
That's when you got to make the decision on, you know, okay, am I going to do the next step?
What is the next step for you in terms of business?
I'm done, man. I'm done.
Done?
You're done?
Yeah.
What do you mean by done? Like what?
I just want to live. I just want to travel and just do what I'm doing. That's
So
it.
but something has to pay the bills though, right?
Yeah.
No, I still have my business. I still have my tire repair store.
But you're
Still
not
got my
you're not
dealership.
looking for
I don't
more
want no more
ventures.
businesses. I don't want more.
Just raffles and tire shops.
Well, yeah, the giveaways, the tire shop, my dealership,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. That's it. I was thinking of opening like a little restaurant in Jamaica, believe it or not.
Well, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
it
food
would.
restaurant, 24 hours, stuff like that. Food is big in Jamaica. Food sells.
Yeah.
Food sells. Once it's good location, 24 hours it'll sell.
That's crazy.
We got to go to
Food.
Jamaica. Get
Need
some
food.
Yeah.
So if I shipped like all the nice things, like, you know, we have all, you know,
Lights and all
moldings,
of
light
that stuff,
fixtures and tiling and all, I shipped that over there and just built the whole place. Labor over there is a lot cheaper than here too.
The power of dollars worth, is it more?
Really bad. $1.50 to $1.
Sheesh.
$1.50 to $1.
150 Jamaican dollars. When they come here, they get $1 US dollar.
Yeah, I knew that. It's crazy.
It's really bad.
That's crazy.
So can you make money, like, can you make money any way you can make money in the transportation process of like bringing stuff here or going there? I mean, going there with stuff from here? Like is there anything, like, for example, like iPhones, like my mom, she takes them to like Brazil and they're worth a lot more than they're worth.
Same thing in Jamaica. The problem is the government.
Ah, okay.
You know,
have regulations,
the taxes and all that stuff. Yeah. So anything you bring into their country once it's new, they want 60%.
What the fuck?
Yeah, ludicrous.
60%.
60%.
Ludicrous.
So how the hell? Okay, so
exactly. Say it. Ask the question. No, I want you to ask it because I mean I can't change the world.
How do you how do you make money?
How do you survive? The Jamaicans themselves ask me the question every day. I asked them numerous, and I just stopped asking. I said, "Okay, I figured it out. The government just takes the money."
Bread. Yeah.
So what are they doing with this money? Because I mean, you taking all this money.
Idea. The roads, they ain't doing. I don't see the roads. I don't see. You know, it's bad. It's bad.
See, things like that get me kind of annoyed because it's like that's how New York is too. It's like we paying all this damn money for what?
We still got shitty roads. Schools ain't the best.
I probably fixed all the rims on the car like last year just
because of the roads.
Because of the roads.
Yeah, my tires are here like every 2 weeks. It felt like my rims.
It's really bad.
How would you say the raffles? Because I remember we spoke about this and like other people tried doing raffles, and it just doesn't work.
Correct.
Why is that? Is it because of the time that you've been doing it? Is it the style, like how you do it? That's why it works for you?
It works because the people accept it. You know what I mean? It's like once you get over like a little hurdle or there's like any doubts or anything, once you get over that whole entire like, I don't even know the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I fumble my words all the time, so I mean.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's pretty much once you just get over that hump of whatever's entailed in that, it'll just work, you know. But I've been doing it, 5 years. It's not something I'm not just popping in, The thing is that people know I'm not saying that I'm rich. I'm not, all of that. I worked very hard. I'm very established.
Right.
I don't need the money. I don't live off of the money. I still have my tire stores. I still have all the stuff. I can open 4 more businesses tomorrow if I was in the mood to physically work and deal with employees, deal with customers. I'm just burned out. I don't want to do nothing anymore.
Yeah.
But with that being said, people know that with me. So I'm not trying to do it as a come up. So when someone else comes into it and tries to do it, the first things first. Oh, how many tickets? How much is you making? Is the car this? Is it, because they're so skeptical.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a reason why this person wants to try and do this. And the reason why is because they either want money, they want to get a bad car off, they want this. Not saying that all the cars are bad. I'm just saying there's a motive.
Yeah.
There's a motive, right.
This has turned into kind of like just another business for me and just another thing that I do. There's really no motive behind it anymore.
Yeah.
And you saw that. Remember, I won an event in Jamaica, King of Mexico. I was in such a good mood that, everything was great. I just gave away a car for free.
Yeah, he did a raffle. Free
Out
raffle.
there?
No,
out here. So you entered the raffle. You didn't have to put like
there was
99
no money.
cents, no $5.
There was nothing.
Just, what car was this?
Honda Accord.
05 Honda Accord.
Yeah.
What color was it?
Blue.
I did see that one.
Yeah.
Yep, for free.
Yeah, free.
So it's like
That's pretty dope.
I'm just in a different I want to say bracket, but I'm just in a different.
You are, bracket.
Just different mindset. No, but it's not. Anybody can do it. You can give away a car for free.
Yeah. Nah, I can't.
but you really can
no
though.
free
If he had to, he can.
Yeah.
Anybody can do it.
Yeah, anybody could do it.
I'm not giving away no. I mean, I can't. Not right now.
Yeah, I can't either.
I feel like somebody got to. I mean, but so anybody can enter this, right?
Anybody.
Are your raffles worldwide?
Yeah, now they're international. Yeah.
So like, let's say if you.
So when I look on the back end of my website, you could actually see. So you can see like where the entries come from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you have countries, you have cities, you have states, stuff like that, and it breaks it down.
How do you ship the cars? Is that part of like?
Well, internationally, I haven't had a winner yet.
Okay.
I wouldn't even say knock on wood. I mean, I hope somebody wins internationally just so I can show everyone how massive this has grown.
Yeah.
Right.
But when that time comes, I have the disclaimer on my website stating that if you have someone in the States, family member wise, I'll just ship it to them and let them deal with it.
You ship the cars no matter what state?
Anywhere in the United States with the lower 48 states, excluding Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and I think the Virgin Islands is U.S. now.
I believe so.
Yeah, so excluding those. But anything in the 48 lower states, I ship to the doorstep for free.
What is the craziest car you raffle so far?
A G80.
Oh, yeah.
G80.
So tell us about that G80. How was that raffle?
Bro. And that's when I went to Antigua. That was the whole Antigua trip, that whole weekend. Yeah, that was crazy. It exploded.
I mean, yeah, that car is
that's a brand new car.
But it wasn't just a G80.
Yeah.
That was like I don't know the BMW terminology, like individual or whatever. Remember the seats weren't normal.
It was like lime green with blue seats.
Carbon fiber.
Was it fully loaded?
Yeah, it's
no, it was like a special comp package.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a comp. It was a comp.
Yeah, it was a comp.
Yeah.
empty comp. Lime green.
Every other G80 that you see or that you know, anything, even like browsing on the websites, cars.com, stuff like that, you will not see that package.
And how long is it? Is it a week or a month?
1 week is the raffles.
1 week?
1 week. So from Thursday to Thursday.
Every week we drop a new car.
So 1 week you have in order to get like a chance to win this car.
Yeah.
Right.
Why 1 week though? Like,
because just another car new week. You know, if you let
I feel
it
like
sit
that's
for,
smart though. You keep the flow. You know, why have the raffle for a month? Then the people that
I
enter
feel like everyone else does that. They're like 80-80
Yeah,
does
but that's
their,
the people that don't have enough entries.
No, they get entries, but what they do is they sell merch
Right.
in exchange for
Okay.
entries.
Okay.
I'm not saying that a week is stupid or anything.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just curious because it seems like all these people who like tuner call, all these companies are doing it with a month time
Span.
frame.
No, but the thing is with them, it's hard getting these cars.
Okay.
Sometimes I get a headache. Like it's like that. It's really, really strenuous, you know, mentality wise, because you don't know what car to do next. You don't know what color, what's going to work. What are they seeking for?
Right.
You know, what is it? It's not just, okay, wake up tomorrow, I'm going to do a Buick. You know, no, but some people would say, hey, you know, you're getting a Buick for 50 cents. Why wouldn't you enter? And
Right.
it won't work.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought these giveaways were, and that's the sad part about what social media has done. You said you've been doing this for 5 years, right? To me, it seems like it's a new thing, like as of maybe a year. But I think people don't really understand how much time goes into this and how long people have to do this to become successful. It's not just like you get on Instagram with a following and you do a giveaway. Like if I did a giveaway, like, yeah, I have a decent following, but it don't mean that my shit's gonna work.
Yeah.
Even if somebody has 100,000 followers and tries it,
it's not guaranteed. It depends on it depends on your following too. Like, you know.
I still don't think it would work.
He said it doesn't work even with 100,000 followers.
I agree. Majority of people who have a big following, they can't sell tickets to certain things. They can't sell any product because it's just like if you don't have your audience like set up that way, then you know it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is true.
So I do agree. So I definitely got to give you your props on that because
5 years, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, but like I said,
legwork.
I didn't even think it would be 5 years. I thought it was like a new venture or something like that.
Well, no, now it's getting more commercialized.
Right.
You know, the past year and a half, 2 years, that it's getting more normalized with it. But, you know, because everybody's just trying to give away anything, you know?
Yeah,
I'm seeing PS4s, you know, this, that, PS5s. You know,
I always see that.
I'm seeing everything. Whatever they can put their hand on, let me just make a giveaway.
Yeah.
And it's like, it just doesn't work like that,
Nah,
you know?
it doesn't. But then again, you also have other businesses that you can fall back on too if that didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, tire stores run every single day. One of them is 24 hours.
He said right now he can chill. Like if the raffle didn't work out, you're still good.
You're
right. Well, I have the businesses. I'm still established.
Yeah.
You know, like a car dealership. We could sell 30 cars in 1 month.
Yeah.
I mean, average profit on a car is $1,000. It's 30 grand. What else do we need? It's
I need 60.
No, it's that simple.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
I had my jet ski rental business.
I saw that. That was
Tell us
pretty.
about that.
I sold the business. It's
Why?
just too much time versus $1. A lot of money you make though, but I don't want to work anymore.
That was in New York?
That was in New York.
That was in
that was right here.
But so what happens in wintertime?
Oh, you shut it down. No, you make so much money. You only need it 3 months. That's it.
Wow.
How much jet skis did you have?
50.
You had 50?
50 skis.
In Freeport?
Yeah, and 2 boats.
When did you shut it down?
No, when do you shut it down?
When did you sell it? I'm sorry. When did
I sold it May.
Oh, recently.
Oh, recently.
Yeah. Matter of fact, they closed when I was in Jamaica for the first event when I shipped my car. Yeah, my dad closed.
Oh, closed the deal.
The closing sale, yeah.
Wow.
I'll never forget
50.
that.
So you guys just like sold all the jet skis and everything?
I sold everything, turnkey operation. I said, here it is, that's yours.
So it's to somebody. Okay, I got
It's
you.
still running.
The business still running.
Still running.
Got you. Okay. I was
wow.
gonna say, damn, I could have got a jet ski for.
I mean, we could probably still get a cheap jet ski. We could probably still get a cheap jet ski, right?
But yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But really good business.
You know the people that you sold it to, you know him? Like
Yeah.
good? That's pretty cool.
Really good business though. Really, really good. A lot of work, a lot of interaction with, customers.
Yeah.
When you say a lot of work, how's a lot of work? You just gotta
maintenance.
Maintenance on the jet skis.
You gotta make sure these skis stay running.
Right, because they're used a lot. Like if somebody's driving
every hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you use more, then
so I was doing 180, I think, at the end. Let's just round it to $200. Just doing easy calculation. $200, even if you rented 70% of the fleet, which is like 30 skis, right? Out of 50. 30 by 2 was what? 6,000? 1 hour.
30 per person. I mean 200 per person.
Yeah, 200 per ski.
Oh man, said how much per hour?
6,000.
Even if you do 150.
But you said how much per hour though?
Is 4,500. 1 hour.
We in free game right now. Tire shop.
No, it's very easy to make money in anything. It's just, physically you have to mentally want to do it. I'm done. I'm burned out. I'm good. I don't want, 4 more houses or 50 more houses. I'm good. I can get it.
Yeah,
but I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want the newest, Rolls Royce truck or this or that or the newest Lamborghini. I'll get it. We can go there tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
True.
My days of that is over. So like, even when he talks about, what you driving today or, what car you got in, I'm like, bro, my goal now is just to get from point A to point B. I just want to get there. You know what I mean?
He says
I don't
that.
Care, I don't care how I get there.
Cars. He has a Ferrari, so you can just
Ferrari.
leave.
I got the Rolls Royce. I got my Type R.
Yeah.
This Type R got to be worth $45,000.
That's crazy because
bone stock.
45K for this,
clean.
and it's like
it's a 2001.
I know, but it's like
still accurate.
It's I'm a Honda guy too.
Oh,
so yeah,
I'm a Honda guy. Like that was my first car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy, like the value of these cars where they are now.
They skyrocketed.
Yeah.
I bought this 4 years ago or 5 years ago. It went double
within
that 5 years.
Yellow too, and it's crazy.
It's that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just over the whole trying to fit in, trying to be accepted, trying to get the limelight. Oh, he got this. Oh, it's like when you have it, you have it, you don't want it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I actually get that vibe from him. Like when he started bringing like his raffle cars to me to clean, like when I see him, sweats on, like bro, not flashy, really regular.
I throw everything on, bro. I have a necklace, $60,000 pendant.
Yeah.
You saw it, my piece. It's like, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't wear it. I don't want it. For what?
Chilling.
To fit in or to be accepted?
They say most people who are flashy don't really have it like that. Majority, unless they're rappers. But it's the truth. Like, some people have to flex certain things and they don't really have it.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, I have an airplane.
What else? Yeah, I mean, he's got it all. It seems like.
Yeah, no, I'm really serious.
No, I believe you.
I'm a pilot and I own an airplane, and I barely use that, sentence. I'd say probably once every 4 months I use that I have an airplane.
That's crazy.
What I'm trying to do is I want to get it shipped to Antigua and then leave it in the Caribbean so I can fly to Antigua, Trinidad, Grenada, St. Lucia. Like I really want to fly myself to island. Remember, it's only 30, 40 minutes per island or an hour. I'm popping each island. Personally, with my own plane, that's going to be wicked.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's my goal. So this year I'm going to try and figure out, they're going to take the wings off of it and then we roll it onto a ship and they're going to ship it for me. Or I can fly it, but it's just very far.
So you still have goals. You still have things.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, what's your goals now?
No, but the goals are just enjoying.
No, I know, but we don't all have a plane to be like, yo, I'm going to take my plane to.
Yeah, for real.
My goal is not a plane right now. Not even anytime soon. Who knows though? That could change.
You never know. I never knew I was going to be a pilot. I never knew I was going to buy a plane.
Yeah, but years of hard work is what led you to have options to do what you want to do.
Being established. Like I always made the right decisions and just understand, situations.
Right.
I never did it to fit in, or I never did it just because. Some people do that.
No, a lot of people do that.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
I'm not doing it.
It's because that's why I was asking before about social media. It has do you feel it's changed how people move and shake, and that's really how it is 100%. Now. Like people have followings and
they open their phones. Every time you open your phone, wow, my friend just bought a Lamborghini. Wow, all right, let me see. How can I get this Lamborghini? They're trying to get the mother's name.
It's not even that. They'll say if the Lamborghini is 2019, I gotta get a 2021. I have to do better.
Oh, that too. Yeah. I didn't even think of that way. Yeah. Meanwhile, my Ferrari's a 2012. You think I care? Doesn't matter to me.
You still got a Ferrari.
That's it.
Still a Ferrari.
My Rolls Royce is a 2013.
Yeah.
I own it. I don't have a payment. There's no bank involved.
Yeah.
Who am I trying to impress?
I need to spin this Ferrari.
Some people, no, but listen to this. Listen to this. Some people wouldn't even be saying this so loosely like how I'm saying it.
Yeah.
You know, or they're going to try and front, no, yo, they don't know my year of my Ferrari. They might think it's a 19. Don't say nothing, man. You know, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, you have a Ferrari. You have Ferrari keys. So it's like.
Yeah, but some people have a Ferrari key and be like, yo, don't say nothing. They might think it's a 21, you know, or might, you know.
Or they have a Ferrari key and it's not theirs. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It's,
well, that too.
Which is majority. I feel like that's majority in New York. No hate, but a lot of people in New York driving around cars and shit that, you know, they can't really afford. So.
Right. I never step outside of something that I cannot control in a situation. Even the international drag racing that I'm doing is very expensive.
You got to ship. So how much is it to ship your car over there?
It probably cost like $14,000
to ship your car.
Everything in a total. Yeah. Remember, we had to pay the customs. Remember, we have to pay Jamaica government.
14 band. You could have just bought a. So you could have bought a car.
Yeah. Could have bought a car.
Now with the knowledge that I have now, I could have just shipped the whole setup there, get a shell there for like $2,000, and build that car and race it. But it wouldn't have planted the same foundation and platform how I did.
Right.
Yeah. That car was racing here was unbeatable.
Tell us about that. Unbeatable.
Yeah.
Well, I lost twice. I lost 2 races.
Yeah.
Because it was just a street car. Man, I'll drive this thing anywhere.
Yeah.
And just literally race. I never built it as a race car.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. If I'm building a race car for a race car, it's going to be a different platform.
Yeah.
Parachute, roll cage, a lot lighter, stuff like that.
Yeah.
This car has radio, music, power windows, power door locks, heat.
Heat, that's what it was.
Power mirrors.
Yeah.
When I want to switch lanes, I can adjust my mirror. Like, these other cars don't even have mirrors.
So why do you are you like a Honda guy? Like, is that the only car you put?
Always, yeah, always. I gravitated towards the Beamer stuff, because I like the Beamer giveaways and stuff.
Yeah.
Driving them and playing with the cars. But
Right.
I don't know. I'm mainly Honda.
So you see yourself building a Beamer?
Nah. I'm
That's what I
done.
was
I
gonna
don't.
say,
I don't.
Oh, yeah, he's
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Tired. No more.
So
Nothing
so
else.
so you say you're done now, right? So why do you still continue to? Do you race in New York still or no?
No.
Do you plan on?
I'll pop back in 2023.
But what was the reason? What was your motive? That was like a year ago. I would say you were kind of like buzzing.
Yeah, a year ago was crazy.
So
a year ago this time.
What made you?
I know.
What made you come back? Start racing again in New York.
Oh, you mean last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was bored. I bought a car and I just.
Yeah. So you can't say that you're done. You're probably gonna get bored in 2 years and buy another Ferrari.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because I know you have a silver car here that we
I got a
spoke
silver
about.
4-door. Yeah.
All-wheel
Everybody's talking about.
drive.
I thought the blue car was yours, man, because I saw
It
that
is mine.
video.
It was mine. Built from scratch. It's my car.
Yeah, that car sounded crazy.
But I gave it away. Yeah, that car was serious. That car
and
was serious.
That was the post that people were talking shit on. They were saying like, because you were saying I have another car. Yeah, then the red car is fast. I have the blue car. I didn't even take this one yet.
But I have a car that's even faster than both of those, called Mayweather. That's what made me who I am today.
Yeah. I was just about to say. Let's
Wait,
talk
so you have
about
a silver? It's a hatch.
A black hatch.
A black hatch.
A black hatch.
That's the car that made.
That's the
noise.
car that made me who I am today. That car never lost. I never lost.
You still have it?
I still have it. I've had that car 15 years or no longer than. Let me see. 08.
So why haven't you brought it out? Why go into the red car and bring that out?
Because when you bring something like that out, you're in a different bracket from when you enter. So now no one wants to race you. So like when I go to Antigua with my red car, hey, I'm going to McDonald's, KFC, boom, boom, boom. Oh man, his car can't be that fast. I have a race car.
Yeah.
He can't beat me with his street car. So that's when you start getting all the races. That's what I would have thought happened in Jamaica, but it didn't. I came in with a street car. I drove the car all around. I drove to Ocho Rios. I drove to Kingston. I'm going where tourists are. I'm driving my regular car, and I'll go race you 5 minutes later. And I still didn't get a race.
Yeah.
That's dope. So when you negotiate these runs, because that's one of the biggest things with the red car, right? Is that like, it may not be the fastest car.
Correct. But
when you know how to negotiate a run, then that's where you kind of like, that's where you get ahead of everybody. You know exactly what.
Not really, because I'm going to say this again. It's like the 6th time. Any front wheel drive in Jamaica, I want to race heads up.
Well, I'm talking about New York.
Oh, no. Well, there was different. Remember, it's different cars. All wheel drive, rear wheel drive.
Right.
So they don't sit the same.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I would ask for a spot. But I never asked for a spot from a front wheel drive in New York.
Okay.
Once we have the same, drivetrain, the same platform,
Yeah.
we need to run heads up. It's
You do heads up, right.
You have to. It's not
Yeah.
fair. Why should I give you something we have the same components?
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, sometimes people's egos, get in the way of that too, and they make
That's
their own
true.
decisions. But I think that negotiating is one of the biggest things with you. Is like, you want your way with this with street racing. Sorry. So like when you're running somebody, like that's like the biggest, that's like what I look forward to is like how you negotiate your runs.
Right.
You know, because like you said, your car is not the fastest car.
It's not.
But
I never said
you beat cars that like, it's like, yo,
that I shouldn't have beaten.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it's like, yo, like this guy knows his shit. He's been doing this for a while.
Secret sauce in the car.
Because I could have a fast car too, and I can go there and not negotiate the same way because I don't know. Like, you know, it's just like
right. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. Well,
so that's like one of the biggest. That's like one of the biggest things that like I gravitated towards when I was watching your videos. And you're 9 and 2 on Rock's channel.
On Rock's channel, yeah.
So
the two people that I wanted to race back with the losses, they don't want to race me.
What cars was it?
Evo. It was an all-wheel drive car I lost to first.
Okay.
And in the second race that I lost, I had my laptop. I had made my adjustment right before we were about to race.
Yeah.
I put the laptop on the passenger seat, so the USB wire was wrapped around the shifter. So when I went from 1, 2, and I went to third gear, the wire from the USB pulled with the laptop, and it made me miss third gear. The laptop fell on the floor and all that, and obviously he got ahead of me.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll run you right back right now. Let's go.
What car was that?
A Civic.
Oh.
And everybody poof vanishes. I'm the only person I'll rerun. Like I don't care if I beat someone and they say, hey, I want to run you again, I'll run them right back again.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be. Why should I? I'm not going to say I don't want to race you again. But I think that's why I'm just the outcast, and I think that's why I am who I am and the platform that I have and I hold. I'm one of a kind. I don't think nobody else does it the way I do it.
Confident on 100.
And that's what confidence.
Yeah,
that's what confidence. But some people say that's cocky.
Yeah,
that's not cocky. That's confidence.
Yeah.
If you lose to me right now, and you come right back around, yo, I want to race you again. What am I supposed to tell you? I can't tell you no. Why would I tell you no? Because if I know I can beat you again, I don't even care if I know. I'll race you again. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's just me.
So have you won races and then he asked to run again?
No one. No one that I've
That's the
raced.
weird thing.
Yeah.
That
That's
I've
the weird
beat
thing.
has asked to rerun me.
Wow.
I mean, whoever's watching, I mean, that's just,
I mean, step your shit up.
Step your shit up. I mean,
put it in the comments if
Wait,
there's somebody. I don't know.
Do you think that something is going to be coming out 2023 for New York again?
For a car?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what it was? I'll even say this on the podcast. So I was looking at my ugly Duckman. You know about that car?
Yeah, the gray one.
The gray one.
Yeah.
The two-door, the beat up one.
Yeah.
So I have that car. I was looking at it yesterday.
Oh, you still have it?
I still have it.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, man, I kind of like, I think I just want to bring this thing out. It's really, really ugly. Like, it's the ugliest. It's 5 different colors. It has bullet holes all over, like holes all over it. It's not bullet holes, but they look like it.
So it's a sleeper.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it should be fast. I never raced it. But it's just sitting there.
So
it's already built?
Yeah, it's put together.
Oh.
So it should be fast.
It should be. So the car's really light. Really, really light.
Okay.
There's nothing in it.
So that might come out this year.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I don't think you would bring a car out and not because you're not going to make yourself look stupid, right? You're not going to
You can never make yourself look stupid. It's just, if you lose a race doesn't mean, you look stupid. It's just you lost a race.
But you always have that kind of like the energy of like, yeah, it should do all right. And it's like, it's gonna like go crazy.
It's not gonna be I don't know. I don't know if it'll be the fastest. But as I always say, if any front wheel drive car, you have to race heads up. That's in New York too. I'll race any front wheel drive car heads up in New York.
You heard that in New York? He's about to back out something for 2023. So all the Honda guys,
but I've always been saying this.
Get your shit ready.
I don't care if it's all motor, turbo, nitrous. Once it's front wheel drive, the two cars they're the same. They have the same platform. They need to run heads up.
You run anybody or just like
front wheel drive? Any front wheel drive car.
But you raced the Evo, you said, right?
Yeah, that was all wheel drive. That's just me being in who I am. I just say, you know what? Let me just try it.
Yeah.
And I only lost by like half a car. So I said, listen, let me change my tires. I wanted to put my bigger tires on.
Yeah.
So I'll get a little more traction. He said, no way. No way. What are you doing? I said, hold on. You just beat me, bro. All I want to do is just change my tires. Can I race you again? No.
Damn.
So what does that mean? That means he feels he's going to lose.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty common. But I mean, this is obviously for money, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
so
that's
if you run it back,
fantastic.
then like, let's say if you won that, then
They
what
got
happens?
paid the first time. So we would just rerun again, and I would put up money again to race them.
Oh, so they're not losing anything.
Oh, I thought you was just racing.
They got
again
paid
just to
already.
race.
Done. That's a done deal. Cool. Let's triple that now. Let me change my tires. You already got your money. I'll triple you that. Let's race again. No way. Or he'll say, yes, keep the same tires on.
I would have raced again. Try to win that money. If I knew I beat him, I probably would have tried to race again.
I think it's how, like, I don't know. It's a confidence though. That's what, like, your confidence is what is probably like
spooky.
Because I'm thinking about it, like, if I was in a situation, if I beat your car, I'd be like, why you want to run it again? Like, you just lost.
Right, because I want to win.
Right. So then if you about to make some changes, it's like, wait, nah, bro. You had enough time.
I said, I just want to change my tires. Can I put a bigger
tire?
tire?
Changes when you race make the biggest difference.
So that's what's hurting the sport. People of that mindset.
So back in the day, like, because you've been doing this for a while, like it was like that too. Like, people were just like,
no, not this. The media stuff.
Social media.
I can't make myself look like a fool. I got that win. Let me hold that. Before we didn't have none of this.
Right.
No one saw races. You had to be there and you go home. That's it.
And then it was probably just talked about.
There was really there's nowhere to talk about. Where are we talking about? We didn't have anything.
Right.
Oh,
there was no platforms.
Yeah.
Did a race, we went home. Nobody even knew a race was about to go down. I'm talking about there's only 12 people for a street race.
Yeah.
We never had the crowds.
Would you say that you like the older race vibes now or the new?
Yeah.
I like the old school mentality of race vibes, but I like the new style now because we actually have the media. You know, the media could actually see, excitement.
Do you think that kind of ruins it for the car community though? Because,
it does, because people aren't utilizing the sport the way they should. This is racing. It's competitive. So
yeah,
if you're not being competitive, what's the point of being in it?
Which is very true.
I think that, do you feel like media also kind of ruins it in terms of like locations and kind of having that like?
Oh, that's New York stuff. Yeah, that's just America. In Jamaica, it's on and popping. The cops are there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cops aren't. I mean, for out here, it's not like that though. It's been like a big thing with like all these takeovers now and they're shutting down all these.
The takeover stuff is very dangerous. I mean, I'm not talking bad about. That's their sport. That's what they like. That's I do drag racing. They do takeovers, but it is dangerous.
Super dangerous. You know how many times I've seen people get knocked down like bowling pins?
Yeah, it's every day I see a post on. I be on IG and I
send you something today.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
and it's like the worse the accident or the worse the incident with someone getting hit is the more
the more they cheer it on.
They're even more happier that the person got more injured.
Yeah. They run up, they literally run with their cell phones and be like, oh, like
that person could be damn near dying.
No, they'd be dead.
Still got
There was one time I saw a guy had like an AK-47 on him when he got hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw that one.
I seen that.
I saw that one. Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
Yep.
Not only that, they be hitting other cars and shit. Imagine your car parked up somewhere and they mack your shit.
But half of these people probably don't even have insurance. So like, you're
done.
Don't
have driver's license.
No licenses, no insurance. So it's like, if you're there and your car gets hit, you can't even be mad because it's like, yo, you shouldn't be there in the first place.
That's true. I mean, I seen one where I think he hit a car, he hit somebody. Everybody came, started stomping out his car, breaking his glass, going crazy. I don't know.
The takeover stuff is it's a little crazy, but I mean, just social media in general has kind of changed the whole
vibe of the car scene. Period.
For the car scene.
Yeah.
I was in it at the beginning, and at that time that was 2011, 12. That's when I started the stance stuff. I had a stance shop.
Okay.
Doing like cambered wheels, lower suspension, air suspension. And I got in it like right on the money. Like once people started seeing it, everybody wanted to do it.
That's actually when I first, once again, I was probably like 15, 16 around those times. I didn't even have a car yet. And I know of that, like the TSX, the right-hand drive TSX.
Yeah, I did a right-hand drive conversion. I dug an in-ground alignment machine. Like, I went all, you want to be number one. The most talked about. I made a trip to Florida, learned the whole stance thing, and I was just always traveling to car shows. And I'm like, damn, if I bring this to New York, I'll just kill it.
Yeah.
Bro, I was doing probably 40 alignments a day. Stretch tires, wheels. I was probably doing 5 sets of wheels, 8 sets of wheels a day. The only thing I wasn't doing is just selling the wheels. If I sold the wheels at that time, it would be even crazier.
I remember that.
We had 2-3 air installs a day, 4 or 5 coilovers installs, fender rolling. It was
that was really the start.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
I was doing resonated deletes, you know, with people trying to get the exhaust loud and all that.
I didn't know all of that.
Yeah.
But you probably stopped doing that once again, time versus dollar.
Time versus dollar. Can't do it. No way. Somebody, you do their coilovers, they come right back. Hey, it's too low. You got to raise it up. All right, cool. So I'll have my guys do it. It'll be like $100, you know, $25 each one. We'll raise it up. No, I just did this last week. How are you going to charge me? I'm like, hold on. I can't touch your car again.
Yeah.
You know, to raise it up again, to spend another hour or whatever it's going to take to do it.
Right.
Just because I installed them. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll do it for free. I don't want to argue. You know, do it again. Boom, boom, boom. Till I'm like, you know what? This is not making sense. Some air installs, you know, we had issues, lines being frozen, or let's say solenoids or this or that. People calling. I'm like, hold on. This is becoming more of a headache than anything else.
Nah, yeah.
That's how it turns.
I was doing that same shit, and that's what kind of made me stray away from it.
Mm-hmm. Alignment, you know, you're doing alignment on a car, and let's just say the tie rod stripped or fell out or something. I'm like, okay, you got to buy, you know, in and out of tie rod. Like something's wrong here. You know?
Customer says, oh, well, I got to do it.
You did that. Why I got to do that?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, that's real shit.
What's
that's
going
real
on?
Shit.
Yeah.
You have something that's not factory specs, doesn't have the factory specifications for the car. You should not be doing this, right? And anything I'm telling you, you know, you should take seriously, because I'm like, you know what, we shouldn't be doing this anyway.
Yeah. And
you tell me that I broke something, meanwhile we're already doing something that isn't right.
Yeah. That's
so
exactly
I sold that shop.
That's exactly why I got out of that business.
I sold that shop. Time versus dollar? No.
People still do it though, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
people still do it now, but
but if you show them, hey, you know, you rent a jet ski in 1 hour, you got 10 of them out there, you make it $4,000. You know, I bet you they'll say, you know what, all right, I'm not going to do this $350 a day business that I have when I could make, you know, 18,000 in 4 hours.
And you're not like, there's no labor, right? When you're doing jet skis?
Yeah, there is. The maintenance.
The maintenance on the
on the jet skis?
But that's not an everyday thing though.
Every minute, every hour, something happens.
For real?
Really?
Maintenance wise, yeah.
Were they brand new or just some like used?
I had both. I had mixed, both. Even brand new ones. Remember, if somebody doesn't know how to ride a jet ski, 2 people on it, it flips upside down. Right? Cool. If you don't get it over fast enough, now you have water in that jet ski. You got to tow it back in because you can't start it with water in the engine. So now you got to come back, pull out the spark plugs, crank the motor to water spraying out of the engine because you're trying to get it out. Trying to clean the spark plugs with wire brush, try to get it fired back up. And then you have to rinse down the whole jet ski because remember, it's salt water. If it sits on there, it's just going to start corroding everything.
Okay, so that's probably not something I'm gonna get into.
Yeah, I think.
Let's do a tire shop.
Let's do a tire shop.
Tire shop's the same thing. You know, yo, you scratched my rim. Yo, you lost my wheel lock. Yo, you know, I'm telling you.
Yeah. There's no. I mean,
any business is always like little headaches and stuff like that.
I'm just messing around, but there's no easy way. You have to like. You gotta take it
like you said, it's time versus dollar.
Yeah.
Right.
So if it makes sense.
If you make more with less time, it's kind of worth it.
Right.
Just like nightclub business, you know, it's a lot of money. Instant. That burst just comes right in. You could make a $4,000 like that in nightclub business. Yeah, hookah lounges, stuff like that. Right. Instant. Once that rush comes in, you can just get that $4,000 like nothing.
You make a lot of money at the bar and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Especially now, like the times we in now, everybody go to lounges. Look at the
hookah stuff. You know, for a hookah mechanism, you know, what does it really cost on a breakdown? 86 cents per human or per table.
Yeah.
Maybe less than that. You know, when you break it down, it got to be probably 18 cents. Maybe, you know, with the water, the this, the that, whatever it is. Let's just say it's 9 cents or 10 cents each one that's out. And then, what is it, $50 out here?
Yeah, like 50, 60.
All right, cool. So 50. And let's say you got 20 of them circulating. 5 times 2 is 10. That's a G.
And just hookah. So
1,000 you just made off of $1.
I think location is probably key with that though, right? Because there is a couple of salons out there.
Yeah, it would have to be location.
And they don't really do too well during the week either. I feel like.
No, it's not something, you know, it's all hustles. It's just
it's a hustle, yeah.
You know, you got the brake caliper today, you know, hey, the next day's a tinted window.
It's all about promotion too. But
I was going to say, that was
with social media, that
if you know how to market,
you're only as good as it doesn't really matter what business you're in. You could
once you got the buzz, it just, anything works.
Yeah, for real.
That's a fact. Yeah. So we don't want to take up too much of your time, but like, so what's next for you? I know you're obviously comfortable. You have a plane. You're going to be flying from island to island. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got that luxury lifestyle that you're living right now, comfortable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's next for you? Like, are we going to see any more, you know, runs out here in New York? Are you bringing the car back?
No, New York, the car, I doubt the car will ever come back.
So it's it. It's going to stay in Jamaica.
No, I'm actually I might be based out of Antigua now.
Okay.
That might be my next.
So it's gonna
move.
stay in Antigua because you have a race coming up in Antigua.
I got a race in Antigua February 11th and 12th. Then in the end of March, I'm going to Grenada.
Worldwide.
Speaking with a gentleman called Jeremy
Worldwide.
Peters. He's the national drag racing president of that country. I'm speaking with him on that. So they're trying to get me in there for end of March.
Wow.
And then I have
worldwide.
like little things like Montserrat. I met the president of the Drag Racing Association over there in Montserrat. They want me to come there. So that's what I'm saying. Once I get on that side of the West Indies, like the Caribbean,
Yeah.
it's a little more easier. Because remember, Jamaica's all the way on the other side.
Yeah.
So once you're on this side, you got St. Lucia, Montserrat, Antigua, Anguilla, Barbados, Trinidad. Like they're all on that one loop. So if you're just going island to island to island to island, it's 2 days, 1 day, 2 days, 1 day, the car's there.
Right. That's crazy. That's a goal though, man. To have, I mean, I'd love to have my car all over the world, but
it's the greatest feeling in the world. You notice, I just like going to different cultures too. You're going to different, like when I went to Antigua, I'm like, holy crap, this is totally different from Jamaica.
Yeah. Different food.
You know, different
vibe.
food, different people.
How was the
different
food?
Food's amazing. I met the prime minister. Yeah, he requested to meet me. Yeah, he was
all
like,
because of street racing.
all because of street racing. Yeah. So I came into the country and it just made like this crazy commotion, and he heard about it. Who's this guy? He just flew in. And then he saw the video too. He told me, he personally told me, like, yo, I saw the video with the guy Diamond. Then he saw the what we made back to him. And I said, I made the shirt Antigua's Most Wanted, you know, and I came into the country with the shirt. And he was like, who the hell is this guy? So he followed through the whole thing and he was like, you know, I want to meet him. I went to the office. I went to his White House, you know, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
In Antigua, and I sat there and met him. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
And now they're bringing me in.
That's big. I don't think anybody really in the car scene is really.
Yeah, not at all. I never heard nobody.
Even
like
the
that.
biggest YouTubers, I mean, they do pretty dope shit, but they're not traveling with. I mean, I guess they kind of. I guess some of them are, but they're not racing. Like they're just building cars, buying them, and bringing it back to the States.
Right.
They're not like
that's different.
Competitive.
Yeah, this is different. There's a lot involved. You know, mechanically the car has to work. Talent, you know, you have to have the talent to, you know, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, got to be
confident
too. Yeah.
That's why I think you should definitely. I mean, I know we spoke about YouTube, but like you should definitely.
Yeah.
I know it sucks, man, but like we want to know what's going on too, right? We kind of want to see like your adventures out there and how things are going out there. I mean, IG is great, but it's just cool to see like
the full thing.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, man.
It is.
It is.
But you got the time, right? You got the time now.
Not really. I'd rather sleep.
Which is true.
He called me today.
Yeah,
I just stay home, bro. I just stay home. I watch TV. You know, I'll look for some giveaway cars.
Yeah.
And that's it. Eat dinner. I hit the gym or whatever, and then I go back home. I sleep.
I'd probably do that too.
Yeah, me too.
He's
at the age, like you said,
I don't even
done.
like leaving my house. I enjoy my house.
He ain't at the age.
Yeah.
She ain't old.
No. I'm saying he's at the
'Cause
age where he's
kick
done.
back.
Yeah, you just want to chill.
Kick back. I don't like fighting myself up. You know, like just.
Yeah.
That's it. The gym. I like the gym. Always in the gym. Go back home. I don't even wash my cars. Like I do nothing.
I stopped doing that too.
Yeah, he doesn't wash his car.
This car hasn't washed in 6 months.
Still look clean.
It's garage kept?
No, it was outside. This was outside for 6 months because I just bought a new property and they're building like a whole brand new building in my backyard. So it's outside.
6 months.
6 months.
Shit's clean.
Damn. That's wild.
Yeah, it's still fresh.
He watched the Rolls Royce. I didn't watch the Rolls Royce in like probably a year or like 7 months or whatever it was.
Yeah,
it was so bad. The rims had that black residue that you couldn't even like. You have to like.
Yeah, you got to get up in there.
Yeah.
Well,
wrapping up. Like, what do you want to say to the people that's watching? Any advice?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Well, this is podcast. Obviously, we're doing audio.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, anybody listening?
Well, I mean. So next, are we going to see the car in any type of runs in New York? That was a question.
No, I'll definitely be back in New York street racing. I will.
This year?
Yeah, this year. I mean, if I'm in the mood, maybe in a month, 2 months, you know, I'll try and slap something together.
Yeah.
And just get back in the groove. It's a little different.
Make it sound so easy.
Well, I have cars sitting here already.
Yeah.
He cleaned one of the, my 4 doors just sitting there. You just I gotta do like an oil pan for the oil return. Little things, then you get used to it. You know, tune it. And get used to the car because remember it's different. You know, if I've never been in it or raced it, you got to get back in the groove.
Yeah.
And then, hopefully we can see you in the streets of New York again. Yeah, outside.
Yeah. No, if I know when I come back to New York and like I race here again, like back in America, it's gonna be big.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Really, no, everybody's like, oh my God, you don't race here anymore. And I'm like, I have no interest, like next month I'm in Antigua, and then the next month I'm in Grenada, and then the next month I'm in Montserrat. So
I feel you. I respect it.
I mean, you do come out here for a little bit. You can little race 1, 2, 3.
I'm here for like 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah, so we can get a little racing.
It was so bad. Like I was gone so many times. I just give him all the cars.
Yeah, he was gone for like a while.
I was gone for like a month.
Left me like 3 cars.
And I just give him stuff with the dealer plate. I'm like, yo, bro, just take pictures and can you do videos for me, please? It's bad, bro.
Yeah.
And he would just knock them out, boom, 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 and then send them to me, and I'll just upload them.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it is.
Must be nice.
It is.
Nah, that's great though, man. I'm super. I don't want to say proud, but like, it's definitely.
Proud
I guess proud.
Yeah, proud.
Because I don't really know you personally, but
yeah. No, but when you hear positive things, it naturally just brings you into a certain mindset.
Feeling,
like you're in a different, state of mind. Like, wow,
right.
This guy's doing that, so I can do this. Or I want to do this now.
Right.
Might not be on the same scale, might not be in the same field, but you
like
might
motivate.
Yeah, it's motivation.
Yeah, it's good inspiration.
I got this 1 mic or 3 mics, so I can do 4, or we can just do this, or. It's just, that's the way it is. That's why I'm always so positive, even in the most negative, situations.
Right,
I'll blow an engine, I laugh. Yo, bro, we got to get this done. Boom, 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 boom. And little do you know, it's 6 hours later, 8 hours later. Yo, you ready to start up? And it starts right up. It's temporary. Those negative things are just temporary. It's not permanent.
Yeah. That's
all mindset.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
It's all mindset, man.
Yeah,
when you come in there, it's like it's walk in the park,
Right.
Like, I never knew nothing about all this audio stuff and all that. Like I told you, my friend Mike Luke.
Yeah.
He just said, bro, I know you have. Like, it's just, I just know, like, videographers, he just knows who's who. Yeah. So he just saw how I was. Like, we were doing a video one time, just like how you saw the ladder. Remember the ladder? Yeah. Little things. I'm like, oh, there's a leaf right there. I don't like that leaf. He was like, nah, you got it, bro. You got it. Because think about it. Nobody would realize a leaf is in the middle of the, the set, you know? And then just little things like, when you're trying to make like action-packed stuff, you got to shake the camera a little bit just to get that effect. And, and he was
storytelling.
like, holy crap, how'd you know how to do that? And he just taught me. Like, literally, I learned the Final Cut, learned to hold the camera, learned the lenses, the whole manual, shooting manual was very hard for me.
Manual focus?
Manual focus, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I started, manual focus. But
no, I started auto. I was just there, catch it, blink.
Right.
You hear it. But then he saw me, he was like, no, you have to catch it. Because if you don't get that right lighting or that right, effect, it's not going to have the same, it's not going to hit the person that's looking at it the same, the viewer. So
it's good to know all that stuff by yourself, though. No matter what.
I need to
he taught it to me, though.
I need to learn that.
Yeah, no, different league. And then when you start playing with color grading on Final Cut, it just changes the whole.
Color grading is like a whole nother level. But I mean, it's for time purposes. A lot of people just putting LUTs on or presets just because, like, if you're doing everything yourself, you don't really have time to be sitting there color grading every single frame or every single scene. It
depends what you're doing, though. What kind of video you're making. Vlog, stuff like that. It's just cut, boom.
I'm not color grading a vlog. I'll throw a LUT over the whole thing if I need to, but
me neither.
I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. Mm-hmm. All right, so so tell the viewers where to find you. Are we good? Yeah. So, huh?
Oh, 2%.
We're good. All right, so just tell the viewers where to find you, where they can find you.
Well, my Instagram is 45NYC, so it's 45NYC_. I do have my YouTube channel too. It's 45NYC. Haven't posted in about 6 months or 8 months, but it's there. Maybe one day I'll get back on
hopefully. Looking forward to that.
And that's pretty much it. I'm international now. Like I said, I started from New York City, Queens, New York, and I've just gone worldwide. So who knows what's going to be the next podcast about now?
Yeah, it might be 45 and 45
China.
Yeah, 45. That's crazy.
Oh, Japan. I'll be going to Tokyo, actually racing where all this stuff started from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'll be crazy. Imagine racing over there, doing a drift or something.
Japan, yeah. That's dope though, man. This is dope.
Yeah, this was a good talk.
All right, so until next time, guys, make sure you guys listen on all streaming platforms now, since we have our official name, the Street Alpha Podcast.
Street Alpha Podcast.
And be on the lookout for the next episode.
Yes. Yeah, peace out.